So we're gonna welcome back to the channel, Leo. This is gonna be your general message. This is for anywhere you have Leo in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or placements. All right, this is gonna be a general message for Leo energy. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel before you go. All right, we're gonna start with the Sibyl's Oracle, Lilith, and then we're gonna see what's the vibe for this reading for you, Leos. All right, again, this is a general message. It may or may not resonate for you. If not, that's great. You can come back and look at another video. If it does resonate, please leave a comment below. All right, let's get to it. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for being a fence and keeping us safe here before, during, and after this portal experience. Go ahead. Ooh, we got rage too. Yes, go ahead, Archangel Michael, and return any hexes, spells, curses that may have been thrown to Leo Energy's way and return to sender with love. Okay, we have rage here. I just saw 111 too. Okay, so this could be like you having a need to act on something. Most people, when they hear the word rage, they kind of look at rage as something negative because it may have to do with, anger, resentment, some type of hostility. Like that's the first place people go to when they hear rage, right? But rage is also a healthy emotion. All the emotions are healthy because it's telling you or pointing your attention to something that requires it at this time. So whatever has been coming up for you recently where you may be feeling some type of rage as the emotion, I want to look in the book and see what exactly they have here for rage. So let's see here. We have 92, 92. Eternal flames commemorate the honorable. The dishonorable are commemorated by the void. The chimera was a fire-breathing female monster in Greek mythology with a lion's head, a goat's body, and a serpent's tail. The Romans also represented the creature in their art as the most terrifying of beasts. Though her symbolism is debated, it is highly likely that she represents the desecration of the Divine Mother, especially the darker warrior aspects of the goddess, as a precursor to the patriarchal religious traditions that would dominate the world. Principally, this is because all of the animals who composed the chimera were sacred to the countless goddesses throughout Africa, Asia, and the Mediterranean. Her symbolism is used here to warn against blind, destructive rage. So Menhit was the Nubian and Cometian goddess of war. She was a ferocious aspect of Sekhmet, who was eventually assimilated by the goddess Nut. Okay, so rage is a reaction to pain caused by the lack of or insufficiently expressed love we feel we deserve to receive. So, Leo, in the Thoth deck represents lust, right? So, and lust is like really, really, really like deeply desiring for something, right? So, what happens when you do not get that thing that you are most desiring? How do you act? Do you go into a fit of rage, or do you use your rage healthily to, break generational curses? Okay. What do we want to know about rage here at this time, Holy Spirit? Okay, we have Jupiter, which just moved into Gemini. So there's opportunity for growth and expansion when it comes to your rage. All right, we have Mercury, communication and truth. All right, which rules the Gemini energy. We currently are in Gemini season during this recording. And we have divine, dark divine father of creation. Okay, so to me, is basically saying that, yep, and Mars is at the bottom. Perfect. Yep, I see it. So it's basically saying here with this rage or passion, this deep, deep passion and drive, energy that you have during this 13-month cycle, it's very important that you choose to expand in your ways of communicating with the divine father or the divine masculine energy that resides within you, whether you represent yourself as male, female, whatever. um and the divine father or the divine masculine energy is all about, like here with this Martian energy or rage, which is you being able to express yourself in the physical reality in a way that it can be seen. Fire, right? Mars is Aries, that's fire. And the lion head, Sekhmet, correlates with fire and rage as well. And Sekhmet was one of those goddesses that represents, her mission was to, it was destructive, it was destructive, but the destruction was necessary in order to cleanse and heal. So you may have been feeling rage, or someone close to you may be feeling about going through bouts of rage, and it's important to find ways to healthily express that rage and not take it out on another person or not to hurt yourself or anyone else, so you can get it about your body and about your system, out of your auric field, so you can move on and continue to grow. I feel like this next 13-month cycle, you may be triggered. There may be things that come up that are maybe the God's honest truth. You may have Virgo in your chart somewhere, where Mercury rules over Gemini and Virgo, so you might have both of these in your chart as well. Also, go back and watch the Gemini video. It's been a minute since I recorded that message, but you might find some information in there. But there may be something going on with the legal system or the judicial system here, where you could be ticked off or in a rage about somebody or what they're doing. Interesting. Let me go ahead and get into the vibes messages. What's the vibe? What's the vibe here with Jupiter and Mercury? All right, and Father of creation, you can create. You got smell the roses here. You can create through word. You create through the three: word, deed, and action. Okay, so you say something, you intend emotionally for it to happen, and then you do something, with your body to bring it in. Okay, so you say something, you feel something, you do something. That's the magic three that's needed in order for you to bring something into fruition. And 15 breaks down to a 6. So this 15 breaks down to a 6. You got 24, which is also a 6. 27 here with the wisdom. So you may want to, before you do anything moving forward, Leo placements, or wherever you have Leo in your chart, make sure you consult with your ascended ancestors of, the higher mind, higher wisdom, higher information, holler. That's her. Make sure you consult with your ancestors. Smell the roses could be you taking some time out to consult with them, maybe giving them an offering as well. But you definitely want to tune into what your ascended ancestors have to say about a subject in particular. Girl, you trying to get louder than me? You may want to consult with them regarding that, and ask them to be, straight up honest with you and tell you the truth about a situation. And it could be the father of your child, your father, or someone else's father. One second. Baby, baby girl. Here. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna be able to hear me. All they gonna hear is you. You gotta be quiet. Okay. What do we need to know about this Mercury communication truth? Antisocial, silent treatment. This person is not talking to you. Believing yourself. Left out. Okay, so I'm getting here, while you might be in the very positive or jovial, jubilant energy with the Jupiter energy here, while someone else is stuck in their mind. They may feel left out, wanting to know like what you're doing or what possibilities are you getting yourself into. Maybe if are you with somebody else, they might be trying to figure that out. They could be the ones with this rage. Yeah, intimacy. They want to know if you're with someone else or not. Okay, yeah, you got today and bitter, angry, petty. Yeah, nightlife at the bottom. Yeah. So somebody is going to be upset, or they already are upset about you moving on or you doing something different. Okay. This could be related to money. This could be having something to do with money. With Mercury being here, that is the god of commerce as well. So I feel like you're on a plane right now where you're expanding and you're growing, and then this mercurial person here could be a Gemini or Virgo, or maybe they have those placements, or put it where it fits, what side you're on. But you could be expanding and growing into something, and this person is very, I want to say, simple minded. They haven't, they're still trying to figure out what you're up to, so they haven't even, their mind hasn't expanded beyond what's taking place between you two. They're still stuck on something and you're not. With intimacy here, on the Father of Creation card, again, this could be, you guys have some type of tie, and it can be money, it can be children, or it can be both. But right now, it's saying that this person is still angry, bitter, bitty. This person is still bitter or angry about what happened between you two. So they might be the one with the rage, or they could be trying to, ignite rage within you. But you're at the point now where you kind of like healed all of that. Like you're not with gamble, nightlife with striptease, gamble at the bottom. I feel like you're not about to play them games with this person. Like you're done gambling with that. Like you're not gonna gamble your peace and tranquility in trade for this person trying to basically piss you off. They want you to be enraged because that's how they feel. They want you to be stuck because that's how they feel. So they may be coming up with ways trying to, butter up to you or be nice to you, but at the same time, they're kind of holding back what or how they really want to come at you or how they really want to communicate with you, because they are still kind of hooked or tapped into your energy a bit. But the energy that they're, exuding right now is giving bitter. Definitely giving bitter. Let me get one more from the Sibyls. Yeah, we have purpose here at the bottom. Okay. So maybe their purpose in your life was to cause you to rage out or to be enraged about something, so you'll have enough, self care or take time to do some introspection where you can grow and expand and communicate with yourself and your spiritual team. Say, hey, this is not working for me, or I want something else. I want something better. You had to um go into a space where you wanted to authentically grow by your buttons being pushed. So you're meant to be made upset, you know, at this person or the situation that you're in, so that you can wake up and start making better decisions on how you're going to move forward without this person's energy attached to you. And you may honestly feel that they're upset or angry with you, and they can even feel this in return with Lilith and Scorpio. Yeah, sexual alchemy here. They could be a Scorpio or a Virgo here, at least perfectionism. But you could have these as well in your chart. But even though you guys might have this connection with each other, regardless of why it is, the anger or the rage that you may have felt towards this person and them you was strictly made for both of you to wake up to your purpose and to get on it now. Let go of whatever mistakes that you feel like you've made with this person or even without that person, and just continue to put your best foot forward and just take it one step at a time. They're not meant to know what's going on with you. So if you don't feel like it's necessary for you to divulge any details about what's going on in your life, you don't have to. You want to keep the vibes good where you are, you're good right now in the moment. They might take you as the one being antisocial because you're not telling them all of the details of your life, but you don't have to. You don't have a reason to, especially if you're being told like to keep what you got going on a secret or intimate details. Do not share at this time. You're gonna feel very healed when you choose to keep this information to yourself and not share it with anyone, because you get to experience things firsthand instead of experiencing it with someone else's thoughts and feelings inside their head. Okay, so that's kind of like what I'm getting here. Yeah, you could definitely be moving on or opening yourself up to a new situation, especially if it's an emotional or sexual chemistry going on with someone. There's going to be other people who are connected to you or want to still be a part of you. They're going to feel that and they're going to want to pop up. And I think that might cause you rage as well, because it's like, okay, you didn't want me when I was available for you. But as soon as I take the opportunity to move on and do better for myself, that's when you want to come back. And again, with the gamble at the bottom, with envy in reverse here and hopelessness, like you not about to play them type of games no more. You're ready to move on to what possibilities are awaiting for you this Gemini season. And you're going to choose to be more open and receive from the divine Holy Father of creation. You know, you're going to receive from the God of your understanding to continue to put you on your path, keep you in your purpose, so that you don't have to, you don't have to be the one that's bitter and angry or acting petty or out of character. You don't have to bring your vibration down for this particular person or anybody that you're choosing to keep your intimate details away from. You're choosing to do it for a reason. So don't second guess it, okay? Your rage has a purpose. And I think that's what you have to remember, Leo energies. When you have to roar at someone, it's because they have crossed the boundary with you. And your ancestresses, your spirit guides are here to protect you with this. Okay? You got Saturn here at the bottom with sublimation, spiritual magic too. So you could be working with an energy that is linked with Saturn, a deity, or the planet itself. But basically, whatever was going on before, it ends and stops here. You learned your lesson. You found out what the purpose was of this connection or all those connections and how it led you to here. So now, when you do experience healthy rage again, you'll have, a sweeter way to go about dealing with that rage, and it doesn't have to be violence. It doesn't have to be malicious, actions. And maybe you've had those moments in the past, but you're healed now. Okay, you healed now. You grew up. All right. So I'm gonna leave it there, Leo energy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.